Good day. My name remains Malam Baba Yusuf, and it is with profound respect that I speak to us today. Today's message from me, with profound respect, is to my fellow Northern Nigerians. And this doesn't speak just to Muslims across religion, across ethnicity, across tribe and creed, because indeed we remain one big family. The continuous backsliding into the abyss of backwardness of Northern Nigeria, I know is a concern to all of us. But the key issue is understanding and therefore dimensioning the reasons and the way forward. Brothers and sisters, our elders, with profound respect, there is no ticket, Muslim, Muslim-Christian, no political party, APC, NDC, PPP, whatever, that will help our case or our cause, but rather than we ourselves. The Northern Nigerian issue, ladies and gentlemen, is a people's issue, is a we issue, it's not a they issue. It's not a government issue, because indeed we have produced the highest number of presidents and heads of state in the history of Nigeria. It is not a they issue, because indeed we have had active participation at federal, state and subnational during political era and during even military interregnum. The issue we have is what I call the erosion of a leadership value chain. For indeed leadership is not what I call the focal point leader in my book. That is the leader at the top, whether it is the president, the governor, as the case may be, but that it is a reflection of an erosion of value of a leadership value chain. Religious leaders, community leaders, traditional rulers, civil servants, PAMSECs, ministers, all of these people constitute what I call the leadership value, down to our homes, the father and the mother that are the headship of the home, senior brothers, uncles. How are we managing our relationships? How are we managing our lives at that various level and strata of leadership? A typical example is for you to look at a WhatsApp group management. Another example is to go and stand by an intersection and watch a traffic light and how people move. In Northern Nigeria, high rate of illiteracy, high rate of multidimensional poverty. You can go on and on. Why? Is it because the other regions don't have these problems? Indeed, they do. But because over time, we refuse to look at our key issues, look ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves the truth, whether Muslims or Christian, but continue blame trading other reasons owing to the African proverb of saying it is a witch from the village. We have a mindset issue in Northern Nigeria, and that is the issue. We have a mindset issue in Nigeria. That is why we blame religion. Christians blame Muslims. Muslims blame Christians. Now it is so bad. There are issues are precipitating, century-long issues. Now issues are precipitating. We are having a dichotomy between a very toxic relationship, a building between Hausa and Fulani. Indeed, the North is more fragmented than Southern Nigeria today, and that is the tragedy of our reality. We need to wake up and smell the coffee, the glory days of pursuit of education even before the advent of colonial rule, the pursuit of our livelihood, our daily lives and living, livelihood, honest living, even before the Arabs came with their caravans and the colonials came with their ships to start trading in slavery and our resources. We are people of pride. We are people of values. Those values have eroded. But indeed, when Islam and Christianity came, it was supposed to set us aright. It was supposed to now refine us and improve us. Where we are today, I ask myself, are we more refined? Or are we backward? The rate at which we are going in the next 10 years, I wonder whether we'll have a Northern Nigeria. bread and butter politics, sycophancy, bootlicking in civil service, and people forgetting that God has inculcated values in them, starting from their homes. Armed robbers, kidnappers, bandits, and all manner of criminals that we see today are the ones we know. There are those that are perpetrating worse evil and are claiming and calling out government and saying the government has failed. I'll bet you give them the opportunity, they will do worse than those leaders they are calling out, because we refuse to look ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves the truth. The little I will do that is right, that nobody is seeing but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the little that you will do that is right, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is looking at every one of us, is what will progress this country. A lot of Nigerians go to missionary schools without knowing they are going to missionary schools, and they are Muslims. Likewise, a lot of Christians, I remember growing up in Kano, in my classroom, I had people that were from southern Nigeria that were growing up in Kano that happened to end up in classroom with me. And we went through school together. What happened to those values? And now it has precipitated to issue of Hausa Fulani, and even is narrowing down further and further and further. We have had the opportunity to lead this country at the top. In my view, the next 4 years is about resetting the knot. It's about resetting our brains and resetting our thinkings and resetting our mindset. We are blessed people with high level of intellect. We are highly resourceful. We are resilient and determined people if we direct those blessings in the right way. This is a conversation that should be short. I believe there will be another opportunity to expand this conversation, dimension the issues so that we can move forward. Otherwise, we will continue dancing around political parties, dancing around political figures who, no matter their differences, hug each other, do business together, intermarry, and no matter the difference, end up in another political party together. While husband and wife get divorced, while friends become arch enemies, and worse still, we continue to kill ourselves for political leaders that have no, I believe most of them have no qualms with us killing ourselves, because the more we die, the more resources they have to loot and plunder for those that are bad. And therefore, I urge us to have a moment of introspection and circumspection. Enough with the talk, enough with the blame trade. It is time to smell the coffee. Because if you are in a position of comfort today, nobody today, I repeat, nobody, whether a political leader, the elites like us, can guarantee in the next 5 years, we can safely move from our houses to other locations like 2-3 kilometers away without the fear of being mobbed by these people that are continuously becoming angry. Imagine a region where you have about 15 million children out of school that are growing in anger for a society that rejected them. And you are saying all is good. No, all is not good. And it's not about Muslims or Christians. It's not about Hausa Fulani. It is only when you have a country or when you have a region that you can start identifying along those parochial lines. Parochialism can only kill us the more, for indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether you like it or not, whether you are a Muslim or Christian, decided and created Nigeria as a multi-ethnic and diverse society. And indeed, that is how he has created the entire world. And when he did that, he didn't ask for anybody's advice. The earlier we start recognizing our peculiar situation, which is supposed to be a blessing to us, the better for us. Thank you for listening with profound respect, and have a blessed day.